Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be another black model in Korea episode. Also, in the duration of this video I might have lipstick on my teeth. Let's just ignore it. I feel like I don't know how to put lipstick on yet, so we just gonna go ahead and ignore it, okay? So originally I was gonna do a video about how my makeup is done by Korean makeup artists in Korea, but I had my makeup on already, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't do it now. I should do a demo later on, like the next episode, on how they do my makeup, because it doesn't make sense for me to just tell you. It's better if I show you what they do. So the next episode will be how makeup artists in Korea do my makeup. But today's episode will be about, is black seen as beautiful in the Korean model industry? Let's get into this video. So I think the whole concept of is black accepted in Korea is very overplayed these days, but in my aspect it's a little different because I am in an industry where your looks are the only thing that technically matter. So today I decided to do a video on explaining if black is seen as beautiful in modeling or in the entertainment industry in Korea, because a lot of girls do DM me. By the way, I don't really reply to DMs because I've had a bad experience of like replying to somebody's DM and then them shifting and like deleting some parts to make it seem like I was in the wrong. But I do see a lot of DMs where people are asking me that if black models are accepted in Korea, or if black models are seen as beautiful in Korea and all these things. Let me start by saying that if you are coming to Korea not as a model but as a normal person, I don't think you should really care what people think about you. One thing Korea has taught me is to love being black even more. In like Korea, where nobody knows what you are, they just see you as black, I think I've learned a lot to be very like, yeah, I'm black, so what, deal with it, you know? But yeah, definitely Korea has taught me to be more loving of my race, my ethnicity, like me, my skin color, all these things. I've learned to like love myself more as a black person, especially as a black woman in Korea. Like, people will really test you out here. But the reason why I am making this video is because modeling is different. Like, you are looked at for your skin color sometimes, and some people would not like hearing this, but I chose this industry, so like I can't complain about it. So one thing I have noticed in Korea, the first time I started modeling in Korea was 2017, by the way. So I started in 2017 and I did it for like 3 months before I had to return to the States. That's like my first episode. You guys will like hear why I returned and all that, so watch the first episode if you haven't watched. So in 2017 I had like very little photo shoots, because back then black models were not a thing. Back then I only knew one other black model who is a very prominent black model in Korea right now. To me there are three prominent black models, and they're all Kenyan here actually. Hey, Kenyan gang, what's up? So that's so funny because like literally we're all Kenyans, and I'm talking about women, not men. In 2017 there was very little presence of black models in Korea, but I think it is becoming a lot better. And also back in like 2017, not a lot of big brands would use black models. It usually would be like Samsung or LG. I'm talking about big brands as in fashion brands like Samsung, LG. These are brands that are marketing to the global audience, and they obviously know if you are marketing to a global audience you have to include black people, because we are also in the global audience, right? But back then Korean like companies, brands didn't really use black models too much. But now it has become where I go to a lot of castings sometimes and I'm the only black model, and sometimes I do get picked because I am the only black model, and they want somebody who looks different, and that happens to be me. So I think now the industry is opening up a lot more to seeing that dark skin is absolutely gorgeous, and dark skin technically sometimes actually looks better on certain products than white skin. I'll give you an example. Gold looks better on dark skin, like hands down, nobody can argue that. Gold looks better on dark skin than it does on white or light skin. So I think Koreans are starting to figure out that dark skin is like, you know, it's the business. Like, you can't get this nowhere. You can't buy dark skin in Korea unless you get a tan, but that's like it's not the same. So I do think these days it is seen as beautiful. Like, dark skin is seen as beautiful, it's seen as unique. Like, I've had makeup done sometimes and the makeup artist is just like looking at my skin like, wow, how is your skin so beautiful? Like, how is your skin so healthy looking? And by the way, my skin is actually not, I don't have like what I consider good skin. I don't have good skin. I do have a lot of acne sometimes. I do have like problematic areas, but even then they still see dark skin as like really nice, whereas like if a like white model is getting her makeup, they're so used to that skin, they're just like, oh, here we go again, you know? I'll give you guys a little story time before I end this video. I recently did a wedding photo shoot, and it's the first photo shoot in Korea that is featuring a black model for a wedding a wedding company, and they picked me and my friend to do the show, and then I was picked separately to do the photo shoot. And I went to the photo shoot, and by the way, as I said before, this is the first time in Korea they're using a black girl for a wedding photo shoot. Like, you wear a wedding dress and they do the whole photo shoot in the magazine and all that. It's the first ever time, right? So I go to the photo shoot, and I'm shooting, and they were amazed at how beautiful the dresses looked on me, because again, my skin will make the dress pop out more. Now, if a white model was to wear a wedding dress, it just kind of blends in, because you have white skin, the dress is white, like, you know, it just kind of blends in. Still beautiful, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say it's not beautiful, but the dress doesn't like stand out as much as when I wore the wedding dress. It stood out a lot. And then later on, my agent comes to me, and he's like, they were actually really worried that like the pictures were not going to look good, because it's the first time they're using a black model, and they didn't know if a black model can look beautiful in wedding dresses. So these are legit concerns. Like, I understand, I didn't blame them at all for thinking that, because it is the first time in Korea they are using a black model for a wedding photo shoot. So I understood their concerns, but I went in there and showed them black can look very beautiful in wedding dresses. The magazine comes out on the 25th, so they didn't give me the pictures, but they showed me, and I looked absolutely gorgeous. Probably my favorite pictures in my whole portfolio, by the way. When they come out, I'll show you guys on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me on Instagram to see that. But yeah, it was a legit concern. I wasn't offended in any type of way. I wasn't in my feelings. I just worked really hard, showed them, like, you know, dark skin looks absolutely amazing in a wedding dress. But anyways, I absolutely love this team. Like, they're changing the way that Koreans see black people in wedding dresses, and how Korea like tries to only say that, you know, only white models can do wedding shows, wedding shoots. Now they know that, you know, like, it can look beautiful, and I can't wait for those pictures. You know, I went in there and showed them that black is beautiful, and we are representing, and dark skin is gorgeous. Like, not only white skin is pretty, black skin is just as beautiful, if not more beautiful. So yeah, dark skin is acceptable in Korea. It does depend sometimes just what image they want, but sometimes clothes shine better with our skin, and they do know that, and they do end up like only wanting black models sometimes, or jewelry only wants black models sometimes. Dark skin is now becoming more accepted. Before, it was a little harder to like see the acceptance, but these days I definitely am seeing that it is more accepting. People do understand that the whole world is not only white, but there are black people in the world too. Duh, like, it's the second biggest race. Hold on. Basically, that was it. That is all I wanted to tell you guys. And again, remember, if you come to Korea, don't care too much about what other people think. Like, so what, you're black, like you're still beautiful though. So, but in the aspects of modeling, as I said, it is a little different, because it does matter in modeling. Like, I want to say it doesn't, but I'm not gonna lie, it does matter, like what skin color you are and how dark your skin is or how light your skin is. It does matter. That was today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below on what you guys think about this. Do you think that dark skin is accepted in the modeling world? Not just in Korea, by the way. I'm talking about like the world, because I feel like even in the world, it's just becoming accepted. Like, you're seeing models like Ducky, like Adut, like now all these people are becoming the front line for models, whereas before it used to be only white models who were the front lines of like modeling. But now I think it is changing, and in Korea it's also changing, which is really nice. Anyways guys, that was all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, remember to click the bell down below so you can get notifications for when I post. YouTube will not give you notifications unless you click the bell down below. Yeah, I don't know why, but they will not. So make sure you click the bell down below so you can be part of the notification squad. What up? Anyways guys, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys. Bye guys. I feel like I have lipstick, but we just gonna have to ignore that because I'm pretty sure I do got lipstick on. And I feel like my eyebrows are like not even. Like, I feel like this one is a little higher than this one. Like, I feel like this is miaka 16 kidato cha kwanza, pokea salamu siku mpya, insider za kwanza zasifiwa.